Hello, and on today we will be looking at something kind of new, but should have probably came out maybe a while back. But anyway, we're going to take a look at Ryan and Skiff from Set-Plarail, Trackmaster compatible, and all the way from Japan. Here it is. All right, so this is, hey, like we said, it is Ryan and it is Skiff, Set-Plarail version stuff. Okay, we will be comparing these to the Trackmaster versions that we have customized already and that we've had for a while to let you know what the differences are, what the possibilities are, and let you make your own choice on what you think is good or bad. All right, here we go. All right, so without further ado, let's take him out of the box and see what he has. All right, first of all, comes with Ryan, as you know, and Skiff, as you know. But then also it comes with the truck. Why this truck? Don't know, and it's not needed, so we're gonna lose that right away. But in terms of the other two pieces, we will look at them in detail, okay? First, we will take them on their own and not compare them to anything. Then we will talk about the differences with them in the show on which they are attempting to portray, and then we will talk about them in comparison to what other options are out there. Okay, so first off, we have Skiff. All right, Skiff is the boat, and he was this color for all of the last 2 minutes of Sodor's Legends of the Lost Treasure, okay? But they're giving you this version without giving you the previous painted version, okay? So the cool thing about that is that this is how he would look in any episodes going forward. He would be this color with a little bit more writing here on his side. On the side it just says Skiff, but I believe it says Railway Tours, Skiff Railway Tours or something like that. We'll double check that against the what is actually at the end of Sodor's Legends of the Lost Treasure. However, so then you have the sail, his sail in the after movie color. So this is how he would look today. The only problem with that is we have not seen him in any episodes of season 19. Hopefully season 20 he will at least make an appearance in this fashion, okay? So that's the good thing about that. Now, in terms of what it has to offer on its own, it is cool looking boat. The sail is kind of small, and they could have made that bigger in my opinion, because it already comes off and it has a place where you can hold it and keep it off. So why not make it a little bit bigger of a sail? Also, this is on a flatbed, okay, the way he would be rolling around the tracks. Now, if he goes in the water, you don't have an option to take this loose, which I think this would be your only option, would be to pop them out like that. And then I personally will be unscrewing this and taking this off so that he can, if he possibly needed to, go in the water. Now, since this is like this, I will test this and see in the water to see if he will actually float. I highly doubt it, but I'm going to test it anyway, okay? But then you would take this screw out of here, which we will do, and we will see with this on it and without it whether or not Mr. Skiff could save his own life. How about that? All right, so that is Skiff. This turns like this, which is cool. Okay, now this is just opinion. I'm going to say this right now up front, but since this came out at such a late time, and you do not need this truck, which it does cost money to make this truck, what you could have done, and this is strictly my opinion, is you could have given us 2 skiffs, one painted the original color and one painted like this. I think that would be a lot more useful than what we have here. In addition to that, you could have also left off these couplings, because we've never had him pulled by, he's never been pulled by a train. He's always been pushed by a train. Like Thomas pushed him around and gave him a scoot and all that, or he was running on his own power from just being up an incline or up a mountain and then racing down the tracks. So to have these couplings on there where he can get dragged around by a boat, a train or something like that, is to me a waste of time, and we will be losing those couplings off of here for our purposes, okay? Make your own decisions though, okay? Now, next up, we've got Ryan, okay? Ryan, smile for the camera, Ryan. There's Ryan. And his buffers are painted, which are cool. He has a little lamp on the side, a false lamp, which is cool. And he looks pretty snappy from the front, right? Okay, now when I first saw this and I saw he had a plate on this side and a plate on this side, I said, oh, that's cool. That's just like he has in the movie, but it has nothing on it. If you look close, you would want to see it say Ryan on it, and it doesn't on either side. If you really need that, you would probably have to find an engraving pen and try to do it yourself, which I don't recommend you go through any of that kind of drama just for that. Okay, but in terms of the detail of him, let's look on the side. He looks very detailed and very snazzy, which is cool. His gold trim, all right. His back is a big disappointment. It has, not only does it have writing on it, which for no reason is there, but also no buffers are painted, and the headlamp and all that is just sitting there, or the tail light, I should say. That's the tail light. And then there's no detail to match how Ryan looks in his original format, and the coal up top looks kind of plain. No bell or whistle up here is painted. That we can change that pretty easily, just like we can fix those buffers and that tail light pretty easily. So we'll fix those things up. But there you have Mr. Ryan. His piping, which looks a little bit pronounced than if I remember from the Trackmaster model, but I haven't compared it to that yet, so we'll be doing that next. Okay, so there he is. You make your own decision. I think he looks pretty cool and pretty good. And so this is the original formatted Skiff, and if you look at it side by side with this Skiff, let's see if you can see it. Okay, it is a little, the Trackmaster one is bigger, and that is because the wheels are built into that one, but overall it's longer too. So if you can see the length-wise of them in comparison there. Now as far as detail its face, let's go head to head. There's Skiff and there's Skiff. You make your own judgment on that. They look pretty much alike to me. In terms of that, this Skiff does have a lot of definition and detail, which is cool, and very plain bottom there on the Trackmaster one, but still good for Skiff's purposes. Plus, this one is set to roll up and down the tracks and be pushed or knocked around, however, very easily by a moving train, okay, which is cool. All right, so let's also take a look at we made our custom version of Skiff by using a second Trackmaster Skiff and make it so that we have both colors before and after. We we can get these guys running, and so you can see how they look on the track. All right.